Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are not going to be outside on the farm today. It is extremely hot and we've got an indoor project for you. We are going to be turning this unorganized mess into this, just using 15 2x4x8s and a couple leftover sheets of plywood. So let's head to Lowe's to pick up all this wood and get started. My least favorite part of any project is coming to Lowe's and sifting through the wood. First thing we got to do is clear out the mess. Now that the mess is out, we can start building the workbench. Our dimensions are going to be 6 feet wide and 6 feet high, so we're going to cut each of these 2x4s down to 6 feet. For the 2-foot shelves, they're going to be 21 inches, and for the 1-foot shelves, they're going to be 9 inches. I'm going to be installing these on the floor, which actually helps when you're working by yourself, so you don't have to hold the wood, try to balance the shelves. You let gravity help you out. And here I'm measuring 36 for the workstation shelf, and then I'm going to do 15 for the bottom shelf. This front leg is 36 inches. There we go. See, it's not heavy. Now scooch it towards your left. There you go. All the way to the wall. Woo! And there's the basic structure. Now all we have to do is add a couple more 2x4s for support and the plywood for the shelving. Now you're going to notice we added this shelf right here. This was not in the original plan, but I feel like we need it for our chargers, our drills, and just other little things. So all I did, even though I didn't film it, was just built it the same way. Built this one, and then just held it in and installed it. Cutting down some plywood, which will be our shelving. And now that the plywood has been installed, let the organizing begin. And this build really was very simple. Even someone with basic carpentry skills could do this. So I'm going to go through some of the measurements just in case you were wondering if I didn't cover anything earlier. The workbench top is at 36 inches. I did a shelf down here. The top of it's about 15 inches. That way you've got plenty of space on the floor. That goes up to about 11 inches. So you've got two shelves if you include the floor. This workbench area, it extends out 2 feet, just like we had talked about before. This right here is only about a foot, so it gives you some open space. You can actually do some work right here. My wife installed just a little surge protector right there for our chargers. So we've got our drills up here. And we're still organizing. I thought about originally adding like a pegboard in the back, but we would rather have more shelving space and storage. So we've got plenty of room up here. These are about 7.5 foot ceilings. This isn't a basement, that's a drop ceiling. If I had more room and other options, I would have made this 8 feet long, and I would have gone probably all the way up 8 feet as tall as I could, but with the drop ceiling it limits that, and I wanted to be in between each of the outlets down there so we could plug stuff in on each side. But overall, this probably took me a couple of hours. Did it easily in a half a day, start to finish. That includes cutting the plywood, organizing, and making this video. So you guys can do this. Very simple. I just watched some YouTube videos, looked on Pinterest, and made it to the specs that fits our needs, and you can do the same. So I hope this video was helpful and also encouraging to you that you can build something like this either for your workshop, your basement like ours, craft room, your garage, anywhere. I'm definitely going to be repeating this build somewhere down the line in our house. So appreciate you guys tuning in today. If you like this type of content, look at the end. I'll leave a link to a farm stand that we just built, and I'll also leave a link to a video of a DIY kitchen island. You guys can check that out, and we'll see you on the next video.